many mugs. Oh my God. Like, look at this mug. Look at this mug. Why did you give me this mug?
Because that's one of the ones that we got that was extra. It hasn't been shown in the...
I thought this is the one you got on the cruise line.
That's the yellow one.
Oh. Hello. So, people have been badgering me. By people, I mean my husband has been badgering me to do a mug update video showing off all of my wonderful mug collection. And I've been I don't know why I've been so hesitant to do it. I don't know why I have held off for so long, because it's been almost a year since the last time I threw out an update video. And my hair was short last time, and now it's down well past my shoulders. But I don't even know where to start. I guess I didn't realize how many I had until now they're spread out in front of me, and oh my gosh. Oh, and behind me too. These ones you see behind me are all the ones that I've shown you already in previous videos. Rude! Anyway, that was my coffee turning off. So let's get into this. The ones you see behind me are the ones you've already seen in previous videos. I'm going to link those down below. I don't know which one to start with. Okay. Let's do Matt's. I'm going to do Matt's mugs first. Not mine. These are not my mugs. These are Matt's mugs. So first off, we have this wonderful stitch on the front. He's bursting through. He's so happy. And then on the back, he's also bursting through. I'm going to turn it nice and slow. You guys can see his face and his little butt are punched out. There's a figural, so you can touch them and you can feel them. The inside is just a slightly lighter blue. And the bottom is just the regular, hand wash. Oh no, this one's a dishwasher and microwave safe. But it does say experiment. It says Stitch, and then on the back's experiment 626. It's kind of hard to read. Little booty. This one's actually kind of heavy, and it does cross the 3-finger rule for me, but it's only really 2 for Matt's giant hands. It's really heavy though. It's kind of surprising. Next up is one that looks very similar to one you've seen before with him and Stitch, and this one, though, is a lighter blue, different figures on it. It's a travel mug. It does come with a lid, which is really nice. So there's a lid. That's the inside. Then the bottom is rough, so that way it doesn't move around. We got that one on sale. I made him buy this one because I was like, it's $6. And he could always use more mugs. And this one I actually found at a Myers in Bolingbrook. I found this at a Myers, and it's really cute. It says Aloha on both sides. And on the inside, there's this lip. It's kind of thick. And it's got this really cute floral design. And the bottom is just regular Disney stuff. He really likes this mug because that little lip makes it really nice to drink out of. So then the next one, this one I just got him as I'm sorry we had to cancel our cruise mug. Because we were supposed to go on a cruise in November, and that didn't happen because pandemic. So instead, I got him the mug that we couldn't buy last time we were there, because honestly, we didn't see it, and I love this mug. I got him a Castaway Key mug. Look how lovely that is. It's blue on the inside, but it's got these little white accents, and it's got a stamp that says the Bahamas with the Mickey ears on it, which is the stamp you get if you mail a postcard from Castaway Key. Super cute. So I got that for him. It's really small. It's just a nice little mug. And then Matt's other mug, this is actually his, is this wonderful 65th anniversary of Lady and the Tramp. So it has the wonderful outsides. On the inside, it does say the 65th anniversary. And then the bottom is just this fluted bottom, kind of delicate. He really loves Lady and the Tramp. It's one of his favorite movies. So I had to get it for him when it came out and went on sale. And then finally, his last mug that is in front of me that I'm looking around for. Yes, his last mug is this one. This is the 90th anniversary of Fantasia. It's like got some artist notes on it, and it has this wonderful broom spoon that kind of hangs out. Super fun. We actually showed this off on our Instagram, on our Reels. So if you head over to Instagram, you'll actually see it in use, and we have a little like music with it. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram because we do post up like cute things. And for the whole month of October, I did Halloween mugs every day. So I have a lot of mugs. This Fantasia one though brings me directly into the next mug, which is my Nightmare Before Christmas mug. I do have a couple Nightmare Before Christmas ones, and I do love that movie. This particular one is really cool because there's Jack and Sally in the eyes. Sorry, thank you. There's Jack and Sally in the eyes for this one, which is really like fine detail. It comes with a slotted spoon, like the one that Sally uses to poison Doctor. And then the edge here, I don't know if you can hear it. It's rough, so it makes a noise. And on the other side, it says Deadly Nightshade. How fun. Like, I love this thing so much. Plus, because of the shape of it, it's kind of like almost tulip shape, it holds heat really well. So when I put a coffee in here, I don't have to worry about it cooling super fast. I really, really like that. I have a thing about this reason I have a thing about the shapes of mugs is I don't want things going too cold too quickly because I regularly forget that I'm drinking coffee or tea. Next up is a collection that was gifted to me for my birthday by Matt, because he knew I had one of them. So you've already seen one of these. And he knew I was searching for the other ones, and he happened to find somebody who had the other three, and they were willing to part with them. So the one you guys have already seen is my DuckTales. And the DuckTales on the back side. And on the inside it says, "Awoo!" Mm-hmm. On the bottom it has like a little map. I love this thing. So kind of an idea of what's coming up. Because they are all the 90s cartoons! Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers is one of my favorites. I love, love, love it. And then the bottom has the Rescue Rangers logo. And then the inside has the Rescue Rangers logo, which is kind of fun. Sorry if I'm putting these too high. I have no idea where my space is because I can't see the screen. So, and then we have Tailspin. So here's Tailspin on the back. And on the bottom it's, oh no, I can't remember the villain name. Really? That far down?
No, just a glare.
Oh, sorry. So there's the insignia. It's going to be honest, I don't remember what the insignia is. But then on the inside it does say Tailspin. And then finally we have Darkwing Duck. How amazing. And on the inside it says, "I am the terror that flaps in the night." Oh, and then on the bottom is the Darkwing Duck mobile? I can't remember what they call this. The cycle, yeah. Oh, it's upside down, sorry. Right, yeah. So these are my my 90s cartoon. Oh, I hate doing this. I don't like the sound of these clinking. Instant anxiety. These are my 90s mugs, and I love them. They're all the exact same size, which makes me very happy. And I love how colorful they are with each other. Oh, anxiety. Okay, I'm gonna put them down gently and separate them so they stop clinking. Okay. What's next? There's so many. Okay. The next one is it's another one that is in one of my favorite shapes and with one of my favorite characters. And I love this one because this is one of the ones you can put your hands around and just feel so happy. It's Pooh Bear. Look at my Pooh Bear. On the other side is Pooh and Christopher Robin. And it says, together we can fly. Oh, together we can fly anywhere. And the inside is this like wonderful orangey color. And the bottom is just the regular. But it's just, it's like, look at this shape. It's perfect for my giant hands. Oh, it's one of my favorites. Although, I mean, Matt really likes it too, so technically it could be Matt's. Just trying to offload so it's not all me on this table. Okay, next up in the kind of larger mug category is something you guys have seen me do twice before. One of them broke while doing the video, which I'm going to post that link down below of the video in which I broke the bottom of one of them while filming, which we did get replaced. But it's the Animators Collection mug. This one is way bigger. As you can see, like my hand barely goes around it. It's got this wonderful little like handle here, which I love because I like holding with my ring finger a lot. And it keeps you really far away from the mug. So if you have something super piping hot in here, you don't get burnt. But it's got these lovely little characters. I mean, look at this. Oh, the babies. Oh, I just love them so much. And it's got this really beautiful robin's egg blue on the inside and the lighter colors underneath. And then it's just the Disney animation. I need more of these little girls in my life. I want them to do like the princes too, because how cute would it be to have little princes running around? Oh, but the detail on this one is really, really great. It is a huge mug though. Not as heavy as you would think. It is less heavy than the Stitch, which is pretty incredible. All right. Since we're talking about anniversaries earlier with the Fantasia mug and the Lady and the Tramp mug, we're also going to talk about the 75th anniversary of one of my favorite animations of all time, which is the Three Caballeros. I flippin' love these guys so much. This used to be my favorite thing on VHS. I'd watch it over and over and over, was the Three Caballeros. As you can see, it says 75th anniversary on the inside. It's just a nice yellow on the inside, and the bottom also has the 75th anniversary insignia. And I love it so much. The ride at Epcot was one of my favorites. My sister and I probably went on it 4 or 5 times. Every time we were at Epcot, we were like, let's go to Three Caballeros in the Mexico Pavilion. So I do really, really love it. That being said, totally offside, if they change it over to a Coco ride, I wouldn't be mad. That would also be kind of nice. So I like this one also because it's got the really weird handle. It's a single finger handle. So it's just like how you hold it is kind of different. Now again, it keeps your hand kind of away from the mug in case you have something really hot in it. I really like that one. Pivoting just a little bit over to mugs that are a little bit more figural and a little bit more like crazy. My Dr. Facilier mug. When this mug came out, I just about lost it because it is probably one of the more perfect villain mugs I've ever seen, because it's very subtle, but it obviously, you know exactly who it is and what it is. And it's a good mug to begin with. It's all black on the inside, and the bottom it does say The Princess and the Frog. So it does tell you exactly who it is. And I love it because it's basically on its own saucer. It's one of the few that I have that are this tall that I don't worry about tipping over. Like, that's a huge deal for me because I'm clumsy and stuff tips over with me. But we also featured this on our Instagram as well during Halloween with one of his songs, which was really great. So again, check out our Instagram. But I really, really like this one. It has got, my whole hand is inside this wonderful handle here, and like it just feels great, it looks great, and everybody knows exactly what it is when you're drinking out of it. It's super fun. This year for was this the Villain Spooktacular one this year? Mm-hmm. Okay, so for Halloween this year, it was obviously kind of a weird year for like the Villain Spooktacular and a bunch of other specialty things at Disney World. And they usually do a bunch of Hocus Pocus stuff during the Villain Spooktacular. This year they did not, so they released a couple like Hocus Pocus things, and my husband worked his magic along with his family to get me a mug that I was already drooling about the moment I saw it, and he got this for me for Halloween this year, kind of a pre-birthday gift. So he got me this Hocus Pocus mug. And this one's fun. I like the animation. It kind of reminds me of the stop motion animation they had going a couple years ago for the shorts, which were super fun. And I love this. At first I was like, oh, that little S is so cool because I can put my finger up here and so great. But the best part about this little S is that it's Binks on the other side. How cute. And as you can see, my hand curls right into it. And I love it so much. So much. It's purple on the inside too. And the bottom is just made in Thailand, Disney. But it's just, I can't get over it. It's just so cute. So this is another one of my Hocus Pocus mugs. It's almost I'm almost done with one half of the whole table in front of me. Oh my God. So I know I have the mug counter at the bottom of this video, but like I actually counted these before we got started, and I have a lot of mugs. I am like a little ashamed at how many mugs I have. I'm not gonna lie. And I still want more, man. Like this is, it's my thing, but I'm like, ooh, girl. Ooh. Okay. We're gonna get done with this soon. Okay, next up is one that I got like the day it came out because I couldn't help myself. Normally I get these on sale or through other people or dealers and stuff like that. I don't normally pay full price for most of these mugs because I'm not rich. I can't afford $20 a mug and this many mugs. So I usually wait until they're very, very low. Could you pour louder? No.
Coffee.
Coffee.
And this one is my mug.
That is his mug. That's his Cocoa mug. That one I paid a pretty penny for. This extremely rare mug. I paid $35 for that one. Mm-hmm. Without shipping. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, this mug I got full price at the Disney store the moment it came out because, like, I fangirled the moment I saw it. I was like, ah! It is a Tangled mug, and it has our wonderful Flynn Rider right here. That's not all. It is a barrel, so you have little barrel connections here, and you have the Ugly Duckling in relief. Look at this, oh my God! So yeah, I don't know if you know this, but I really like the movie Tangled. But I especially love when they do references to the movie that aren't necessarily like overwhelmingly like, oh, that's obviously whatever. Because stuff like this, it was a very small part of the movie, and it like the Snuggly Duckling is my favorite thing in the world. You guys have seen me with my Snuggly Duckling t-shirt on. I love stuff like that. So when I saw this mug, I about lost my mind, and I was like, no, we're buying it. And we got it, and the next day we posted up on Instagram, and we immediately, like within probably 10 minutes, we got 1,000 views, and I was like, oh, whoa, because it was brand new and it had just come out. So we had a really good time with this mug already. And I love this mug so much. The only downside is that it's smaller on the bottom than it is on the lip, which means it has a tendency to tip. And that totally rhymed, and I don't know why. But I do love the handle because it's a really nice grip. It has just a good grip to it. And it's just a good mug, man. Like it's solid. I like it a lot. It's just so dang cool. There's that one. Next up are two that I actually found on Poshmark for insanely cheap. And I use these ones so often. One of them I actually bought because I was trying to get one of my friends to buy it, and she was like, I don't want to spend any money right now. I said, oh, okay. And so I got it for her, and she said she has a tendency to break mugs. So she's like, please keep that at your place. So technically it's hers, but I use it. And that is this incredible Cinderella mug. This mug is so beautiful. The original Cinderella poster from the year Cinderella came out, which I can't remember right now, like 40 something. It was 43, but I don't remember. So it has this wonderful like scroll work on the outside. A great place for my thumb. You guys know that. I love a good place for my thumb when I hold it. So it's a good place for the thumb. And this beautiful fluted like lip over here. And then you have all 4 wheels for the carriage on the bottom. And it sits so solidly. It looks like it would be very delicate, but it sits so solidly and evenly that this is one of the few that I never have to worry about tipping over. It looks like such a delicate mug, like you have to like pop a pinky for it, but it's not. It's just a really great mug, and I'm so happy that I got it. And I think I got this one for $6 on Poshmark, so it's been an incredible buy, and I love it. My friend may never be getting it, but I'm gonna give it to her, of course. And then this is the next one I got, which I'm gonna be honest. Every time I pick up this mug, I think I bought it at Disney World the last time we were there in November. And it's only because when we were there in November, which I'm going to link down of one of the videos to when we were at World of Disney, I said I wanted to buy this mug, and I never did because it was $18. And I was like, so I can't, you know, a little expensive. So instead, I waited, as I do, and I got it for $4. So you can't really say I didn't like do bad on that deal. I just, in my head, I'm like, yeah, I bought that at Disney World, but I didn't. Got it on Poshmark. So here's the mug. As you can see, it's Cinderella's castle. And even better, it's Cinderella's castle in the original gray and blue. So this is the front, and we swing it all the way around to the back. And it's just, I've always loved this little compass insignia. And I mean, come on. Place for my thumb. Place for my first finger. Look at that. Oh, it just is one of those mugs I just really love holding. Because again, look at that space for my hand. And I can put my whole hand, 3 fingers, a whole hand into it. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. I love this mug so much. Okay. Now, I'm going to be asking for my assistant here to come in and help me with the next one. This next one is really new, and we got it on a really crazy good deal because I've been wanting it since I saw it in the parks last year. It is my ink and paint mug. You can kind of see that there's a bunch of hidden figures on here. And you can definitely feel that they're there. Let's see what happens when you put in some hot water. As you can see, we're steaming. And you see those figures start to come to life? On the very bottom there. Ooh, that is very hot on my hands, though. Turning it around for you. Ah, hot. Hot, hot. There we go. So as you put in some hot water, see if I can get it to come up just a little bit if I do this. Anyway, so those figures do turn into full color as you put in some hot water, which is super cute and super cool. It does take a second, though, for it to kind of do its thing. But yeah, so that's the idea, is that they color change as you drink. And then, of course, as it gets cooler, it goes down to black again. But how fun, you know? And to go with this, I also got an apron. I got the apron that actually almost does the same thing except without the heat. It's a bunch of the characters on it. Oh, love it. I've been waiting for so long for it to go on sale and finally went on like deep discount and I was able to get it. I'm so excited. So, okay. That was my ink and paint mug. That's brand spanking new. And then we're going to do Oh, okay. We have 2 regular mugs, and then we have a few themed mugs to go through. Next one up is, this is another gift. This one was, I think, a Mother's Day gift from Matt this last year that I love so much. And he's, tiny little backstory, he's been trying to make up for a Disney mug that he broke when we were first dating. It was a Disney Classics Chip and Dale mug. And I love Chip and Dale. They're some of my favorite characters. They were always my favorite animations to watch when I was a kid. And so he broke the one that I really, really loved. And ever since then, he's been trying to find that exact one. And when he can't, he's been finding me other Chip and Dale mugs. So I've now quite a few because of that. This one, though, holds like a special place because we really loved walking around Fort Wilderness. It blew us away when we were there in 2016 for our engagement. And it is a wonderful camp mug from Fort Wilderness. It looks like a little tin mug, which I love so much. The bottom, it still has some of the adhesive on it, but there's no major Disney insignia on the bottom, which I kind of like. It looks like it's tin, but it's not. It is definitely porcelain or stoneware. And inside it's just very plain. It's just a very simple mug. I really, really love this mug. It's just a nice big mug. I eat a lot of ice cream and soup out of this one because it is a little wider. It's just a cute mug. And then we have another Chip and Dale mug. This one I got for like $3 on Facebook Marketplace, and I just like it because this is really, really, really similar to the original mug that he broke. And it just reminds me of me and my sister a lot because she and I would always get into a bunch of hijinks. And that's why I like Chip and Dale's, because it reminds me of me and my sister. Speaking of my sister, I'm going to do an offshoot mug that she bought me this year for Christmas that I do love. And she got me this one. Leave a comment down below if you guys know what movie this is from and what she's referencing here. And then on the back. So it's just a simple mug. There's nothing inside. The bottom is just the maker's mark. But yeah, leave a comment down below if you guys know what movie this is from. I do like this mug. She had it specially made for me. Now on to some themed mugs. One thing we noticed this year is that I have a lot of Halloween mugs. I got a lot of like springy mugs. I don't have a lot of Christmas mugs, which really confused me. Because you'd think of the one time a year when I do drink a lot of hot things like coffee and hot chocolate and stuff like that, it would be in the winter. So this year, there's kind of a push to get a couple mugs, and I have to put that in air quotes because there's not a lot. The first one is, this was a gift from Matt to me for a kind of sorry we couldn't go on our maritime cruise in November. So you'd say it says Disney Cruise Line on both sides, on the inside, and it does say the happiest holiday at sea. This actually would have been on the ship that we were going to go on, which was the Wonder, right?
No, Dream.
We were going to go on the Dream. Yeah, so this was going to be on the Dream. And on the bottom, it does also have the Disney Cruise Line. The inside is white. It's kind of large, so I have eaten like ice cream out of it so far because it's a little bit too big for like ice cream and hot chocolate, but it's a little bit too big for like coffee because it makes the coffee too cold too quickly. But we didn't get a chance to go because of the pandemic, which is fine. It is what it is. But he wanted to make sure I got something from the cruise line. So we had very similar thoughts this year. He just went with a little bit more Christmas theme because he knew I didn't have a Christmas mug. And then I took it upon myself to buy a Christmas mug, which I got this one off of Poshmark for $6, and it came with a bowl, which was awesome. But look at this guy. It's such a classic, like, diner mug. And it's so thick. It's a little heavy, but it's not too bad. The inside's just blue. The bottom just says Disney China. It's fine. And honestly, it's old, so it's got, like, these little fine cracks all over it, which I think really bring a ton of character to the mug itself. And it's so cute. It's just a cute little winter mug. And now this one is not a Disney mug, but it is a mug I found at a Goodwill for 60 cents. So I couldn't say no. I love this tiny little mug. It's small. It's got that fluted shape I really love. I love this little teardrop shape. And it's just a cute little winter scene. The inside is white. And the bottom of it says, "The Joy of Christmas, Jamestown, China." I don't know if that's a thing or what that is, but the Joy of Christmas like rings a bell. I just don't know what the significance is. I gotta look it up. I really do like this little mug. I made Matt a gingerbread latte, like a Starbucks gingerbread latte. I made one for him in this as kind of like a Christmas Day gift. And then we're down to our very last mug. Our newest mug. The mug that just like literally 3 days ago was purchased for me, not by me. And it is probably the coolest mug that I have right now because of how it feels and how it looks. Matt so kindly asked someone to go to the Mexico Pavilion in Epcot for me and get me this mug when I saw it online. I was like, oh, I'll wait to get that one. It is the Mexico Pavilion mug with the new Disney characters on it. How fantastic is this mug? Bring it right back around. And the inside is totally red. But what I love the most about this mug is actually how it feels. It is a matte finish on it, so it's really soft to the touch. And you can kind of feel the figures a little bit, but it's not like it's not egregiously, you can feel it. It's not like bumped out or anything. And it's got that perfect rounded shape that I love. It's just a really great mug. We still have the tags on it. It's never been used. I'm really ready to use it, but it just feels so great and I'm so appreciative of it. So those are my mugs. As you'll see by the counter down below, my shame at 29 mugs. No, 28 mugs, right? Because you took one away.
Yeah, because that
Chip.
one.
You forgot about Chip. Okay. So my shame at 28 mugs. So it's been a little while since I've done one of these. Sorry and thank you. Honestly though, thank you for giving us a view and checking us out. I'm gonna be continuing to collect these because as much as it shames me that I have so many mugs. Oh my god. It's also like, it's my thing. It's the thing. I'm never going to say no to a good mug because it's useful, it's practical, and they're just so darn fun. I use a different mug literally every day, and it always makes me excited. So if it's this, or it could be something more expensive, or I don't know, drugs or something, but it's not. It's mugs. Although they're pretty much the same price anymore. I guess it's mugs and puzzles, honestly. I'm just looking over here to our ever-expanding pile of puzzles. I don't even know how to end this. Like, I'm just flabbergasted at how many mugs I have. And I still want more! Oh no! So I hope you enjoyed seeing my new mugs. I hope you enjoyed seeing my little bit of shame, but also excitement about my mugs. And I hope that you check us out further. Check out those links down below. We, like I said, from previous mug videos to some of our travel vlogs, to some of our heart home vlogs. If you want to check them out, they're all down below and on our channel. So thank you so, so much for taking a part of your day and giving us a view. We like really miss going out and doing stuff with everybody. So we're going to start doing that as soon as we can. But with the times being as they are, we'll kind of see when that happens. So stick around for next week. We have another video coming out. As always, we do Wednesday at 10 a.m. or I guess it depends on your time zone, but we'll say We do Wednesday mornings, and so if you want to give us a view every Wednesday, we'll see you guys then. Until then, we'll see you guys on our next adventure. Bye!